What is up, guys? Dylan Ryan here, bringing you another episode of Dylan's AdventureCraft. And in the previous episode, guys, if you did not see, we built this. This is our nether portal room. I think it turned out really cool. I think you guys did too. Let me know in the comments. I think it looks awesome. If you have any suggestions, let me know. But yeah, it's just right off from the base here. We still got to work on this hall and stuff. I think I said I was going to do that in between episodes, and I just didn't have time because I got to get another video out today. So my plans for today were to build a sugarcane farm, and that kind of failed. I gathered a whole lot of resources. I got to this point right here, and then I noticed, oh wait, these need to be sticky pistons. And I went over here to my mob drop chest. No slime, and no slime. That sucks. So, we actually need more pistons than that, I think. I think I need 30 more pistons. So, we need a lot of slime. So, that's 64 plus 34. Do the math, carry the 5, whatever that is. Okay. So, yeah, we need a lot of slime. And instead of going out and searching all of the, well, if I can press the button. Really? There we go. Instead of going out and searching all of the swamps to try to find some slimes, or to find some slimes to get some slime balls, instead, I think what we're going to do is build a temporary, well, not really temporary, but a very minimal, not big design slime farm. So I've went online to find where the slime chunks are in my world, and I went on this website. There's a website online. I'll leave the link in the description, but it'll show you where slimes can spawn in the slime chunks. Okay, so I have one. It's actually a lot bigger than this, but just for today's video, we're going to be doing from that pillar to that one to that one, and then to like right in this area somewhere, wherever this lines up. So like this block, or this block, something like that. So that's what we're going to do today. We're not going to bring it all the way up to the surface. That is also another project for another day when we actually make this thing bigger, because this thing is actually, it comes out a little bit more, comes this way, comes back down, swings back around, and comes up through here. So it is a lot bigger than it looks. This is just going to be a 3 chunk. So one here, here, and I believe in this area. This one would be pretty much cut off by the island itself anyway, because nothing can spawn on this, as you know. So I think what we're going to start off by doing is putting up a beacon. So I got the stuff. I moved it. It was over at our dome area. So what we're going to do is we're just going to set it up right here, like this. There we go. That was fast, wasn't it? Alright, so now that you see, we have haste 2. So the next thing that we're going to do is we're going to go find these points. This one, that one, and the other one underground, okay? So we're going to start underground, go as low as we can, around bedrock level, and then we'll start digging out an area. So let me get down to these points real quick. Alright guys, so I had to move the beacon down here because I couldn't reach the far corner over there, but so I brought my inner chest, and I brought some extra tools for a scooper so that we can get some of this dirt. Now how this is going to work is we're going to have a big old platform, so technically that goes there, and it would meet up into a corner. And this will eventually be pushed up against this wall, and then we will have a little gap here. Let me see if I can do it real quick. Okay, so there'll be a 2 wide gap from this wall to this wall, and that's where the slimes will fall down, and they'll end up falling on cactus. Okay, so, but for the moment, since there's a bunch of lava and issue over here that I've got to fix, we're going to do it like this. So it won't be too hard to later just put up some sides on it. Wow, excuse me, sorry I had to yawn there. But yeah, so it won't be too hard to put up some sides. So now what we're going to do is we're just going to go along this. Let me see if I can get down here to the corner for you. It's probably dark. There we go. Okay, so we'll just take this all the way down to the other corner that I have marked off, which is right here. So we'll just fill this in for now. And we're just going to do that and make a 2 tall gap from this layer to this layer all the way across the 4 chunks. So let me do a little fast mining real quick. I've actually found some diamonds too. I wanted to show you guys that. Found some diamonds, so that's awesome. So we might find some more. But yeah, so I'm going to just do some mining, and once I get the first layer, I'll show you how it's supposed to look, and then we'll go on. We're probably going to have, I don't know yet. We're gonna have quite a few layers. I'm not sure exactly how many I want to have yet. Like I said, this is going to be a process that takes multiple episodes because today it's just pretty much like a temporary thing because this is where I found some diamonds, by the way. Because we're just doing this to try to get enough slime balls to make the sticky pistons for the farm, which will be done. That'll probably be in Thursday's, or not Thursday's episode, Friday or Saturday's episode. So yeah, look forward to that being then. But yeah, so let me finish this off real quick, and we'll see how it looks. Oh, look, guys. There we go. Our first slime. Awesome. Okay, so as you can see, I made this one more taller. I think I said 2 high in the last clip, I'm pretty sure. Make it 3. That's going to allow these big guys here to spawn. One thing that does suck is I accidentally broke Silky Smooth. Our Silk Touch pickaxe, accidentally broke it, so I'm going to have to make another one. Right now I'm having to use a fortune one, but that's okay. It shouldn't be too bad. I've got the best mending villager I can get. I think anyway. He's got a really good trade. I think he's the best one. I'm not sure. But there we go. We already got 22. How awesome, okay? So what I'm doing is I'm just making this a little bit more aesthetically pleasing. Just putting smooth stone where everything is, like the andesite, the granite, diorite, the iron and all that stuff. Just mixing it up, or switching it up with the smooth stone. But if we're getting them to spawn like that, I might only make a couple layers today. But one other thing that I wanted to show you real quick was how the edge was going to work. I started working on it. I know I said I wouldn't do it in this episode, but I've decided to anyway. So it's going to be like this. So this is going to be dug out. If I can show you. Okay. So this here is going to be dug out, and it's going to be a dugout, a 2 wide all the way up. Okay. So let me just go ahead and do that. Okay, and this right here, since slime can technically spawn right here, this will be filled in. Okay, but I'm just not going to do that right now because I'm going to confuse myself. I'm going to get everything fixed up first, and then I will do all that. But yeah, so I'm just switching all this stuff out, and that's what I'm going to continue to do until I get it done, and then I'll move on to the next layer, and then we'll see how many we can get to spawn. So, oh look, there we go. Heck yeah, it's doing real good actually. We should have enough by the end of this episode, and then we can go ahead and gather up all the other materials that we need, go over where we're going to place it, and I might even go ahead and show you the design that I've made in the creative world. So, and we might make our other pick also since we broke it. But yes, yeah, so let me do the next, finish this floor off and do the next floor, and then we'll move on from there. Right guys, so I got the second layer done. It's not aesthetically done or anything like that. I ran out of smooth stone, but we did happen to get enough of the slime balls. The slimes, well crap, the slimes are spawning on the second level, so that is awesome. I do not know how far up we can go with that. I don't know their level of spawnage. What the heck? Whatever, their level of spawnage. But if you know, leave it in the comments. It'd be greatly appreciated. If not, I'll look it up. That's fine too. but we did get enough, like I said. So this, I can't remember in the last clip if I showed you this or not, but this is some of the materials that we will be needing. Let me go ahead and make a couple more of the pistons so we can make them into sticky pistons, and then I will show you the design and also get a couple more things together so that we can have everything ready for the next episode. Alright guys, so I just made enough pistons. Let's go ahead and turn these into sticky pistons. There we go, we have one left over. Awesome, that was almost perfect. So yeah, so there's the stuff. Like I said, we're making a sugarcane farm. Our main two colors will be green and yellow, but I do not have the stuff to make yellow. I gotta go out and get some more sand. This is all the sand we got. But I'm gonna have to do that, and then we'll have a background color of white. So this is some of the redstone we're going to need. Let me go ahead and pop over into the creative world to show you the design that I've got. Alright guys, so this is our test world. As you can see, this is where I tested out the portal design. This is also where I did some of the chicken farm stuff, which is right here. We also have the AFK fish farm and then the smelter system. But this over here is our sugarcane. Don't worry about that. That was just a height. That's probably about how tall it'll be. But this is what the design looks like. So you've got the 3 by 3 here so that the sugarcane can grow up to the highest point here. We'll probably have hoppers, and this glass will go all the way up. That's just so when the pistons push the sugarcane out, it hits this glass and falls down to the hoppers. But this is our main color scheme, and this will be going all the way up to the top. It will do the same thing up here. It will just transfer over like this and just come over like that, how it's done down there at the bottom. So this will probably be the height of it. So to show you the redstone we've got here, so this is the daylight sensor. The daylight sensor will obviously sense when it's daylight and put out a redstone signal. So that will then push a signal into this repeater, into a rising edge monostable circuit, which will be pulled through into a repeater on full delay into some redstone to this piston here, which will send a quick pulse plus the delay here, making it not as quick so that the piston doesn't just push the block and leave it there. It actually pushes it and brings it back. That goes over top of this observer here. I always mess that word up in every episode. Pushes the block on top of this observer and then pulls it back, sending 2 pulses. This observer then puts a signal onto this redstone, igniting all of these pistons here, which also comes down through these observers into the same thing down here. So it just travels all the way. It'll travel all the way down. But to show you what it looks like, this is, let me see if I can lengthen this out real quick. Let's do something like this so that you can see it in action. Okay, so let's put a repeater there. Let's grab some redstone, and don't know why I had it like that in the first place. We'll do that and put that, bring this direction like that right there. And then let's go ahead and make a redstone block so I can show you this real quick. So essentially what is going to happen is I'm gonna put this redstone block down and I'm gonna break it. And that's gonna be like the daylight sensor and how everything down there works. That's a little sequence of how that will work. So just do that and break it, and you see the pistons just push out like that and break this layer and then this layer and push them out. Now we will have some loss, as you see, but that's going to happen no matter how you do this. So whenever it sends a quick pulse, it'll push it out and then it'll pull it back in just like that. So that is the design. It's actually kind of compact for the design that I have. It could probably be better, obviously, but I like how it looks. We got, like I said, the yellow and the green accent, and then the white background, and then we got some glowstone. I wanted to use the pumpkins, jack-o'-lanterns, but those can't be pushed. Well, they can be pushed by pistons, but they break off as blocks, so we can't do that. But that'll be alright. Then up here at the top, like I had, it'll just be finished off with white as a solid color, except for right here. It will look kind of funky, but it'll be way up at the top, so you won't really see it. But yeah, that's the design, so let me pop back into our Let's Play world. Alright guys, so that is the design. I've just looked at the list that I have of all the materials I'll need, and I'll probably just do it in between episodes because mainly it's just getting concrete, which I have to go out and get sand and gravel, and that'll take a while. But the other things we need is a little bit more light green concrete. We need a lot of yellow concrete. We need some glowstone, and we also need some glass. So that'll also take some sand, and the glass I'm going to need about 29 stacks. So I don't think you guys want to see that. But the design for the sugarcane farm will probably go right here. We'll terraform just a little bit. It'll probably go right beside the cactus farm, and they'll be around about the same height, so that is awesome. And I know, like I said, we would not be putting the cactus and the sugarcane and pumpkins and melons, all that stuff, in the bulk storage, but I think I'm going to. So this will probably be wired up into the bulk storage system, and I think we'll have exactly enough. So if we need to make the bulk storage any bigger, we can do that. That's no problem. We can always push it back farther, so that's not an issue. But to finish up this episode, guys, I think we're going to go do a little bit of an enchanting session to get our pick back. One more thing, guys, before we head off to the end to do the enchanting, I just wanted to go ahead and show you that I was not lying, and this does really... get out of here! That this really does spawn the slimes on the top also. And I also wanted to show you... Oh, man. That might be an issue right there. Hey, I'm glad I came over here. So... they can't fall down, okay? So that is kind of an issue. So what we need to do for that is, this will be open like this, okay? And this will go all the way down. It'll be like that right there. It'll go all the way down. But what we need to do is we need to make... God, I need to get him out of my way. He is all in my freaking way, man. Get out of here. Oh, I'm about to die. About to die. Ooh. Okay. There we go. We're good. But what we need to do is need to move this back another one so that they can fall down also. So that won't be too bad, except for the lava I gotta get rid of. But yeah, I just wanted to show you that both these levels are working. So that does mean that they can be off of bedrock a good bit. But I'm not, like I said, I'm not quite sure. I was hoping you guys could help me out with that. But also got some ghost blocks here. But we just need to run that around the wall. We need to bring this back another layer, like I said, and that will do it pretty much. And then pretty much just the aesthetic purposes of it will be what will finish up the farm, besides putting the cactus in and the killing mechanism, all that, which is the cactus, but transporting the items is the other mechanism that needs to be done. But that's not too bad. I just wanted to show you guys this so that you could see that they were spawning on both layers and that I got the other layer done. So I'll see you in a second. Alright guys, so I got all the stuff to make this. So first off, let's just put that in there. Where's the other one? Here it is. And that'll be efficiency 4. And then I got another efficiency, yeah. So Silk Touch, efficiency 5, and Unbreaking 3. And then we'll put Mending on it also. There we go. So let's go ahead and rename this to Silky Smooth 3.0. Oh, not hashtag. 3.0. Alright, there we go. So there's that. Awesome. Okay, so we got that back. Now this one's about to break, but it ain't got mending on it. So we'll have to worry about that later. But, yeah, guys, that's going to do it for this episode. I know we didn't get a whole lot done in this episode, but that actually helped me out tremendously. And get ready for a big build, big project coming up Friday and Saturday in our new episode. But I just wanted to show you guys me making that, and also getting a couple things together, you know, and also having a fixer pick that's kind of went in with it. But yeah, so it's going to go right beside the cactus farm. It'll be about the same height. I'll finish getting all the resources in between episodes. And on Friday and Saturday, we will build the awesome sugarcane farm so we don't have to go out and manually do it ourselves anymore. And that also gives us something else to look at on our island. So, guys, I'll see you in the next episode. If you liked the episode, please hit the like button. Hit the notification bell, and if you're brand new, subscribe. And guys, like always, this is Dylan Ryan, and I'm out.